Hello, this is Shunpai, and welcome back to Crystal Dragon Survival Builds. I actually am joined by the, that guy over there. Iron Golem, here in the Temple of Cthulhu. I still don't think I'm pronouncing that properly. Anyway, we are going to be taking a quick tour of the sundering of the XP grinder. But really quickly, I am joined on the server, wherever he's at, by Uskanex. So, and holy crap, okay. I think these are the first ocelots on the server that he's found. We have been trying to find ocelots and wolves. Well, those who are actually bothering to be on. Okay. Alright. Alright. We'll just let him oh, lag. Lag. Go away, lag. Stop the lag. Okay. Lag hurts. Lag hurts. Let's see if it okay, it did get me through. Alright, so please forgive. Okay, dual screens. I don't have dual screens set up right now. Okay, yes, I'm actually recording this on a Mac Mini, and we have it hooked up to our TV. So I've got this in huge size, basically. Yeah, 46-inch screen. Okay, lag's doing a little bit better. Still jumping me around a little bit, but okay. But yeah, I've got it hooked up to my TV, so I'm not hunched over some desk, and actually this is pretty comfortable. I love having the big screen for playing Minecraft. But, yeah, it's still a little jumpy. Okay, bear with the lag. Just doing a quick tour of the XP grinder. Now this design was inspired by Captain Sparkles. He did something pretty much almost exactly like this. And I've used it a couple of times in other survival games that I've played, but I actually so maybe we can do that. Maybe we can go hunting for some ocelots a little bit later on. Not in this episode, but one of the later episodes. But yes. This design was inspired by Captain Sparkles, and it's an above ground, completely artificial mob spawner. So the whole idea is that entire area is enclosed. It is 2 high throughout most of it. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Yes. So I can remember that. Okay, so yes, we've got everything spawning up there, and it doesn't matter if it's night or day, because where I've positioned this particular mob grinder is above an island surrounded by nothing but water. The island's completely lit up. It's been dug around underneath. I have come up to 161 feet, so that's over 100 or 161 blocks, so that's over almost 100 meters above sea level. So there is absolutely no way we are getting mobs spawning underneath us in any cave systems. So this concentrates all mob spawns up there. You're probably hearing all the mobs coming up. Now, it's a very simple design. It's a drop design, so we've got channels of water in each of the cardinal directions, plus little extra channels to kind of help push them into the water channels. It's 8 and 8. And they just go into a 3x3 drop shaft. Oh, the lag hurts. That believe I put it at about 20. Why? Why you know? Okay. Lags being still funny. Yeah. So that's about, I think it's 24 block drop would kill a mob, and I think I have it set to about 20, 21. 23 I think is ideal, but I didn't do the math on it entirely, so I think we're about 21, 22 actually. It takes 2 hits by hand to kill most mobs. Now, the only mobs that it does not do that with would be the spiders and the witches, for certain, because they can, I'm not sure, yeah, the witches can drink regeneration potions. That's one of the things that they do. And spiders just kind of slide down the sides, so they're pretty much at full health when they come down, unless they actually manage to drop, which does happen sometimes. Now, this server is set to about 100 mobs, so we, between the two of us, we're actually getting about 50 mobs each. So this will not work as optimally with more people on the server. It works best with just one person on the server at a time. You can see here it's just pretty simple. We just hit everybody twice, and sometimes just once, they die. And you can collect all that awesome XP. And if it's not all coming out, you can come over here. I have hoppers set up underneath, so they fall on the hoppers and die. And there's a witch there. And she would actually need to take a sword to kill her off. Oh man, stop it. Stop the lags. Okay. So the hoppers feed underneath to a very basic collection system. All 9 hoppers go into one of these 2. Now, people have been in here, but people have not been cleaning this out as they use it, so that's a little... Ooh, I'll take that. It's a little irritating, but... oh, and I'll take you. But it's not too bad. We'll go ahead and move some of the stuff. This stuff I don't mind. Okay, you know what? What am I doing? I need to do this smart. Okay, so yeah, it's a very simple way. We just do generic mobs. We get lots. We've got all of these are pretty well filled. We just kind of cherry pick what we want out of everything. Got a huge collection of arrows. Top one's completely full. Tools, not much in the tool chests. But I just go ahead and put everything in here. I'll just toss this stuff out of my inventory. So yeah, that's a simple incinerator design. So if you get too much, or if you don't want to just put stuff into one of the chests, you can go ahead and throw it in there. We've got... I am so stocked on TNT, so I just started letting nobody's even raided anything here. I think maybe they've gotten some arrows, but people aren't... I don't think people are taking advantage of this like they could. But going back to the ones that... Oh yes, the baby zombies can escape. Watch your hitbox. Mostly for the corners. Because zombies will press up against the sides. Other mobs will press up against the sides, but it's the zombies that'll get you. And you will take damage if you're too close in the corners. And baby zombies can escape through these spaces, through these gaps. And sometimes they'll glitch, but they don't come through completely through the little half slab here. But if you've got too many spiders and too many witches, and you've killed everything else, but everything else is not wanting to go away, and you don't want to waste your sword, which why should you? You go through it really quickly. Too many mobs, press the button. First time, everybody sets on fire. It dispenses a bucket of lava, and to suck it back up, press it again. I'll take the lava a minute to go away, but it's a great way to kind of reset everything if you're wanting to sit here and just grind you know, enchant a bunch of stuff, because the spiders will build up. They will climb the walls, and you cannot get to them very easily. It's a real pain. Witches can be a bit of a pain, but I do like their drops. They do have some good drops. But yeah, it's mostly to get rid of the spiders, partially to get rid of the witches, and sometimes it's just fun to watch stuff burn. So the rest of the island here, it's actually up in the sky. Like I said, we're up at about 160. We've got an enchanting table here. Stop that. And good grief. And an anvil. And a mystery chicken. I wonder if he spawned here, or I don't know what happened. Oh, hey. But yeah, I do have a couple of books that I need to finish. This one is, the book in here is going to be basically how to use this, and this one is going to be kind of tips and tricks on how to use, get the best out of the mob grinder. This is for fishing if you just kind of want to waste some time up here waiting for mobs to stack up. And underneath we can go down to the island. There's a wheat farm and a chicken farm, because you do need to eat, and if you're sitting here just punching a ton of mobs, you're going to lose a bunch of your hunger. So come down here. I like to jump off to the side. It still kind of makes me a little scared sometimes. I swear one of these days I'm going to completely miss my mark and kill myself. That would not surprise me. That's that's what I do. Trying to mess with my timer here. Yeah, down here, just kind of a quick tour of the island. Everything's lit up. This was the chicken farm that I had originally started, and the only thing that spawns down here is chickens. It started a wheat farm, so everybody can make sure they've got lots of food. And I just put a bed down here. I haven't picked anything else back up. Not much in anywhere. Started the tree farm as well. And, ooh, I do not have an axe on me. Oh, no axe. Okay. Started the tree farm. There's no trees on this island. I needed the wood to get everything taken care of. So, Uskanax, a great and powerful server admin, built a very simple chicken generator. Actually kind of like the design. It took me a minute to figure it out. So how this works is it's a dispenser, and that's the chest. And okay. Anyway, turn it on. Triggers the dispenser. Start shooting out little eggs, and eventually we'll get one to spawn. I guess not. Okay, so the whole idea is a chicken hatches out of one of the eggs, and they automatically run to the nearest adult. So they will run up here, and they'll just kind of hang out, grow up, and poop out more eggs. But we've got almost too many here, so we need to cull the herd. So yeah, you just sit here, kill off some chickens. Okay, that's plenty. So, ooh, the water. Yeah, it's a pretty simple design, and there we go. And just collect your spoils here. So chickens, feathers, there we go. But yeah, they'll just run to the nearest adults, which are up there, and I'm not even sure if we need these guys down here, but I kind of like to keep them. I might cull the herd a little bit, but don't want too many mobs because it will lag your game, can cause problems with the server. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The XP grinder works really great. Mostly if you're the only one on the server. You can get your 30 levels from 0 in a couple of minutes. And yeah, I mean, everything I built by hand in survival. So fortunately I didn't die building this. I was afraid I was going to, but it's a pretty simple design. Had to make sure that the beds up top were far enough away so if you needed to sleep off the night or wanted to set your spawn point there, you could go ahead and just sleep. But everything's kind of self-contained, so between the island and the sun and the grinder, so yeah, it's pretty simple and pretty effective. So great if you're running your own survival series. Great way to get the XP that you need without having to wait for an actual mob spawner to do stuff. You don't have to do the elevators, the water elevators. I've never tried those, and quite frankly, they scare the crap out of me. Haven't tried a lot of that stuff yet, but maybe I will. Maybe we'll get brave enough here doing this, and we'll try experimenting. But until then, we'll go ahead and call this episode good for the time being, and we will see you guys in the next episode. We'll go inspect the village. Bye-bye.